अभी मैं कुछ एक छोटा सा कॉन्टेक्स्ट सेट कर देता हूँ। बिग फोर्स में क्यों जानना चाहिए, टैक्स में किस किस तरीके की आर्टिकलशिप होती है, मैंने किस में करी थी। देन आई go in depth and tell you how I landed into a Big Four, and how can you get into a Big Four if you are an intermediate student or even if you are in the first year of your articleship, and why you should go. Let's start. Let's start with that. So Big Fours जाना ही क्यों चाहिए? सबसे पहला रीजन तो यही है that you get to work with the best people, people from people from SRCC, Hindu, Hansraj are articles over there. So I also got the chance to sit with them, network with them, and they're still good friends. And they're very, intelligent people who get into such good colleges. So I was the kind of person who couldn't get into any college. I was a very uh, not at all a studious student in class 12th, and I wanted to become a singer. But when reality hits you hard, and you know that when you mature enough to know that that can't fructify financially, अब ठीक है, मतलब you can definitely become a singer or anything that you dream of, but that's not the truth. So मैं पढ़ने वाला नहीं था ज्यादा, and ज़्यादा इंटेलिजेंट तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था, ऑफ कोर्स, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव आल्सो बीन इनटू अ ग्रेट कॉलेज. But I couldn't get a college. I couldn't get a good college, so I decided not to go to DU at all and start off my journey uh, as a CA student full time and not with college. So they are there. They have the best of the talent with them. You get to work with best of the people and not just articles. In fact, your seniors are also. You'll find many of your seniors who are rank holders, and they're definitely intelligent people. They're the way they think, the way they present themselves is absolutely different. The atmosphere is absolutely different, and no, there's no harm in doing your articleship from a small firm. I'll tell you why. Because it's just the foundation stage. Of course, if you get into a big four firm for articleship, it's gonna be a wonderful experience. But even if you can't get into a big four, there's nothing as much disheartening. And I have all the respect for the people who are in the small firms, who are working in the small firms. In fact, my own mother is a practicing chartered accountant, and I have all the respect. So please don't get all this into that sense. But yes, that's one big advantage of working in the big fours. The other one is better employment prospects. I remember I landed up the best package in the ICI campus placement. That was of around 40 lakhs. But that was abroad. I didn't go for my family reasons. I wanted to stay with my parents. They wanted to be with me, and that's why I dropped that offer. But trust me, I just gave 10 minutes and they hired me. Why? Because I was from KPMG, and I had the right set of skills to present myself and speak in front of them. Of course, there are other factors also that I passed in the first attempt, etc., etc. But yes, there are better employment prospects if you get into a big four. Not that you will definitely get a job or something like that, but definitely you have an edge over others. That's one point. The other one is return on investment. Okay, we can come to that after that. But Fortune 500 clients. अब आप किसी अगर स्मॉल फॉर्म में काम कर रहे हो, आई रिमेम्बर Patra retailers, Ma Jagdamba enterprises. These are the kind of proprietors that come to you. आप उनकी जर्नल एंट्री साफ कर रहे होते हो, आप उनकी बैलेंस शीट बना रहे होते हो, टैली कर रहे होते हो. Of course, that is also learning. But as far as big fours are concerned, आप ये सारा काम नहीं करते हो. Like working in tax, I know एकदम टॉप क्वालिटी का काम जो होता है ना, वो यहाँ पे करने को मिलता है. और as compared to Quatra Enterprises and Ma Jagdamba retailers, you get to work for Airtel. You get to work for Tatas. That's the quality of work that you are going to get over here. The least important point is return on investment. Of course, the stipends are so good. As as and when I turned 19, and till date, I haven't asked for a single penny from my parents, thanks to the Big Four stipends, which are so good. And I ended up with a bank balance of 3 lakhs after affording my own tuition and everything. So once I'd become a CA, I ended up with a bank balance of 3 lakhs at the age of 21. So That's a very minor point. I don't believe it's a very great point. It might be for someone whose parents are not financially so sound, but definitely that's also a point. But the biggest point that is not captured here that I wanted to speak to you about was that, you know uh, when you get into a big four, your chances of passing get much more vis-a-vis when you're working with a small firm. I remember there was a chartered accountant in the firm I used to work for earlier. He had passed both his groups in first attempt, and he was working as a chartered accountant over there in that firm only. And he was the only article since 2014 till 2019 who had passed in first attempt. And the passing percentage in first attempt of KPMG was 40%. Can you believe it? Uh, okay, this is a myth buster for you, I know. You will say बिग फोर में तो ज्यादा काम करना पड़ता है, वो लोग कैसे करते हैं? डेफिनेटली ज्यादा काम होता है, मैं नहीं कह रहा कम काम होता है, ज्यादा होता है डेफिनेटली. But see, when you get to sit with such quality of people who have got ranks, and when you get to sit with people from the best article, when you get to sit with the best articles of the country, then definitely you will be motivated, and you are the average of your best five connections, and you are definitely bound to pass. That's what I did. I was so dedicated and all. We'll cover that in later stage. But that's what happens when you do your articleship from a big four.